A beautifully illustrated book, Why I Am Not a Vegetarian, by F.Bacon. On the planet of the cows, the first vegetarian comes out of the closet. You mean you don't eat meat, fish, poultry, or even eggs and dairy? Then what exactly do you eat? Wow. Is hunting inhumane? Hell no. Why would anybody think so? Butcher. A job desired by many. Butcher needed. Apply within. 50% of North American males who eat meat will die of cholesterol-related diseases. But of course, hamburgers are worth dying for. In honor and memory of a hamburger. A joke about endangered species. Factory farming on the planet of the chickens.
Bark, 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 bark. You boys need a lot more growth hormones and antibiotics. And we will pull out your teeth so you don't bite each other no more.
A vegetarian mother teaches her vegetarian child how to kill a tofu cat for dinner. Didn't Dr. Clapper say not to eat meat?
Come on, honey, just trim the fat, cut out the tumors, boil the salmonella, and don't even think about the pesticides, hormones, and antibiotics.
Butcher, a job like any other. Post office. Slaughterhouse. Hook, 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 hook. PhD research in behavioral psychology.
As this important study shows us, humans don't know what to do when zapped with high voltage.
Kids must learn biology.
Ribbit, ribbit. Sticking them on poles doesn't illustrate much, but boy is it fun. Ribbit.
So, children, who can tell me why cows choose to be vegetarian?
To use land and water most efficiently.
For health. To avoid harming other sentient beings.
For sex, money, and power.
As below, so above. Worthless mammals. Worthless insects. Cogito, but not mucho. The cart faces the rest of nature. You must be a machine.
And you must be the founding father of Western philosophy.
The Inquisition's steaks and lamb chops.
Meh. The Lord gave up his body and said, I am the lamb. And they killed him. And now every Easter, millions of lambs are killed and eaten. I prefer agnosticism. I prefer logic.
Ever wonder why ETs don't say hello?
Moo. I say, we don't make contact.
Moo. I say, we kick ass. One world, one fish. Did you know that Kalahari Bushmen believe the Milky Way to be the backbone of the universe? And you would have to be a bushman to believe such nonsense. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
You see, my boy, God made us in his image, and all the animals were made to serve us.
Genetic research at its best. Professor Flyer finds out that a simple human gene can yield a clue to life's mystery. Bzzz. Well, my son, now I will gas you and dissect you to see the full effects of the miraculous alterations in your DNA. Yes, Father. Meat Connections radio show. The real Mr. Bean.
As you know, folks, consumption of beans promotes production of methane gas, which in turn destroys the ozone layer. Thus, for environmental reasons alone, we should eat not beans, but beings.
The cutting edge of genetics. Human mud. As fish get safer and safer.
Bull, bull, bull. Aren't you afraid that they will eat you?
Bull, bull, bull. That would be the day. We are full of heavy metals, toxic waste, plastic byproducts, and other various types of pollutants.
Revenge of the Killer Pig.
And what are you grinning about? Your future heart attack.
In the beginning, God created human beings. Unfortunately, they weren't very bright.
Not to take the apple, not to kill. Remember to be a good shepherd. Food! Food! Food!
For the food we are about to receive, we give you thanks, O Lord.
Ah!
It's okay, son. Worms don't feel pain.
A vegetarian couple splits a tofu lamb at dinner. Real food ad campaign on the planet of the chickens. Get your finger-licking people. Real food for real chickens.
Moo. Of course we are humane. We let them nurse for 2 full days before their newborns are taken for veal, and they don't get slaughtered as long as they are productive.
Humane research on animals grants review.
Well, I will burn them, electrocute them, hang them, cripple them, poison them, annihilate them, and torture them, and kill them.
Approved! Write this, my child. Thou shalt not kill people. Thou shalt not kill cows. Thou shalt not kill pigs. Thou shalt not kill dogs. Thou shalt not kill chickens. Thou shalt not kill lambs.
Excuse me, my lord, but don't you think everyone will understand perfectly well if you just say, "Thou shall not kill"?
A puzzle. I smoke and drink, do drugs and eat meat. Who was I?
On the planet of the cows.
Moo, did you know that in India, fat people walk on the streets and starving cows are not allowed to eat them?
In the beginning, there was cattle ranching.
What exactly is his problem? When he heard how much fat and cholesterol there is in meat, he decided to go vegetarian. Although it may be true that if we didn't feed all the grains and vegetables to livestock, but instead produced them directly for human consumption, we could easily feed all the people on Earth, including the 20 million who starve to death each year. But frankly, who gives a shit?
Moo, we do.
If humans weren't made to eat meat, why do we have these, huh?
No idea, but gorillas have them for bananas.
While some of us are ethical vegetarians, others choose to be ethical meat eaters.
Damn you vegetarians, you heartless bastards who don't give a hoot about the pain and suffering of all the innocent fruits and vegetables you eat.
Hunting for food is justifiable.
Angels or no angels, a man's gotta eat. In modern factory farming, all animals are well treated. They are well fed and never exposed to harsh weather. Sausage Blaster.
Paleontology 101. The discovered skeleton and the bodily reconstruction prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that early humans, unlike apes, were not vegetarian. You are what you eat. Oink, oink. Butter. Ingredients: 100% pure fat, loads of cholesterol, antibiotics, pesticides, hormones, etc. Dairy goodness. Are you getting enough? You are what you eat. Don't be a chicken. Ah!
Don't worry, they check their traps regularly. They'll be here next week.
Ooh, dairy goodness. On the planet of the cows, vegetarians and carnivores discuss their choice of diet. Don't you know that cows are vegetarian by nature and that it is immoral to eat human beings, even if they are less intelligent than us? Fuck you. Moo.